Hello and a very warm welcome to another episode of Zero Filter Podcast. Today's episode is a very special one because today we are going to be talking about a very relevant, a very core issue that each one of us are either facing these days or may be facing in the future. And the issue is related to our health. Joining me is Mr. Shekhar Bali, who is a senior corporate fitness coach who has trained professionals, students in getting fitter and maintaining a healthy lifestyle. So, a very warm welcome, first of all, Shekhar sir, to this
Thank you.
podcast.
Thank you,
And
Prince.
looking forward to having your deep insights on how this issue, which we are tackling on a day to day basis, could be
Sure.
sorted. Uh,
Yeah.
so, sir, the first question I would be asking you is, more than around 80% of the professionals are either facing any lifestyle disease or might be facing such kind of a disease in the future. The real question is, what have we done as a collective society wherein the number of such diseases has increased dramatically? Like, what exactly we as a whole have done it wrong, and how could we be improving that? Could you please throw some light on this part, sir, first?
Sure. Yes, Prince. So, whatever you said, the question is very valid. And now, if you see the lifestyles of people nowadays, now ranging from the age of 25 to 40, of let's say 50, 55, that's what I cater to people in this range.
Hmm,
The thing is, people are not. I would bluntly say, people have become lazy. They don't
hmm,
want to move out from the house. Everything is there at the fingertips. Whatever you
hmm,
want to order, it's there. Right from food, grocery,
hmm,
uh, chocolates, whatever you just name it and you get it.
hmm,
And in 10 minutes, like, look, imagine you're not even moving from your place. So earlier, what used to happen, like maybe 30, 40 years ago, or maybe 20 years ago, it was not. Let's not go very far. So what it used to happen, right? There were no apps like this, so people were forced to go out,
hmm,
come down from their building, walk down at least 1 or 2 kilometers,
hmm,
take their order, and come back
hmm,
home, or go
hmm,
for grocery shopping and talk to that guy, talk to the grocery store person, and chit chat with him, and then get the groceries. So a lot of involvement was there, a lot of physical activity was there. So it is completely cut down now.
hmm,
On top of it, the work culture, people log in at 9, 9:30, 10, and there is no time for log out. Just keeps going, even after coming home, they are still in a meeting,
hmm,
and it just goes till 9, 10. So where is the time for exercise or workout? Even if I tell
hmm,
someone to, okay, now your shift is over at 9 o'clock, let's do a workout, let's do a workout for 15, 20 minutes. He will not do, because he will not be in the state of mind,
hmm,
because he just got out from the meeting. Maybe he got scoldings from his boss, from managers, or maybe the day was bad. He was
hmm,
not going to be in a mood. What he'll do is he'll say, okay, let me do it from Monday. So Monday is a favorite day when people postpone things. I'll start from
hmm,
Monday. So that Monday never comes. And then
hmm,
probably he will order something, or from outside, or eat at his bed and sleep off. Again, the routine starts from the next day. Same routine. Just people are following the same routine and waiting for the weekend. I'll do this, that on Saturday, Sunday, and Saturday, Sunday goes in maybe doing household chores or all the errands which is piled up from the last week. So it goes. These 2 days goes in that partying, and then again late night parties and drinks, and so these 2 days are also gone. So the cycle
hmm,
is just keeps going and going, and there is no break in this, and there is so we have to break this pattern. So this pattern
hmm,
is very, very deep rooted, and somewhere we need to come out of it, and that can only happen when people are aware of it. And
hmm,
now and they start exercising or start following a healthy routine once they see something in their blood report, blood work. Okay, I
hmm,
have my lipid profile is gone out of control, or my other tests are looking negative, positive, and I should do something. So that's when they start doing something, when things are almost out of hand. So
hmm,
I'll tell you, if you get you become a hypothyroid or a hyperthyroid person, I mean, you catch
Mhm.
up that medical condition or diabetes for that matter, it is very, very difficult to reverse these conditions. Once you get it,
Mhm.
you just
Mhm.
have to maintain your lifestyle. You just have to manage it with medicines or maybe lifestyle modification, but it will not be completely removed or eliminated from your body. You have to kind of continue with it. It's very rare
Mhm.
chances that you can reverse it. So
Mhm.
why to wait for that day to come where
Mhm.
you catch it and then you live your entire life thinking
Mhm.
that now I'm suffering with this medical condition. So
Mhm.
don't wait for that day. Start taking charge from today. And I'm not saying you join a high-end gym where you have trainers and dietitians. No, you don't have to do that. You just can work
Mhm.
out at home itself. There are so many
Mhm.
exercises which can be done at home. Simple bodyweight exercises. If you
Mhm.
can't do exercises, just go for a walk. You know,
Mhm.
go for a walk, or maybe nowadays everybody is wearing this watches, right? Which shows
Mhm.
your step count.
Fitness
So aim
bands and
for
all.
five, yes, fitness band. So aim for
Mhm.
5 to 7,000 steps. That's it.
Mhm.
That's all you have to do. Just start with that. You build the momentum.
Mhm.
Once a person starts with walks, slowly he'll start getting motivated. Okay, I am feeling better now. My overall lifestyle has changed.
Mhm.
My digestion is improved. My gut health is improved. So now what? Now next, what shall I do? Okay, let me join a gym, or maybe let me get some weights at home. Let me start strength training.
Mhm.
That's how it starts. You build the momentum. So that's very important. You have to change your behavior. So
Okay.
exercising or lifestyle changes, it's all comes down to your habits,
Mhm.
how positive, what kind of positive habits you build. So based on that, everything starts. So it's all about showing up and starting with very, very small moments, small activities. That's
Mhm.
how you grow. Yeah.
Okay. Like you brought up a very interesting point regarding the workout not being possible because of lifestyle that we have built these days.
Yeah.
uh, काफी बार क्या होता है सर, like we are, let's say, working in the office, when we come back to home उतना capacity नहीं बचता that you think about working out. Like
Yeah.
if I give my own example, I once went to a group class in which there was
Hmm.
some fitness, core strength training and all that going on. ऑफिस से वापस आने के बाद I went there and then it was like very difficult to uh, uh, even stay there for 1 hour because it was very overwhelming. काफी बार
Overwhelming.
हम
Yes.
फिटनेस को एसोसिएट
Absolutely.
कर लेते हैं with the idea that we either have to join a gym, we have to build the biceps, we have to lift weights and do activities like this. लेकिन you brought up a very interesting point कि uh, even if you start with just 15-20 minutes a day, then you can start building on that. So
Yeah.
uh, इसको sir, if you can explain that in a bit more detailed manner, like in 15-20 minutes, what all can a person do if they don't have enough time to uh, work out.
Sure. Let's say you come home at, let's say, 6 o'clock. You reached home. Okay. Now
Mhm.
your gym is probably some 5 kilometers away from your house. So now what you have to do is you have to dress up, wear your lower t-shirt, and then fight with the traffic. Take your car, fight with the traffic, go to the gym. So by the time you enter the gym, you're almost half tired, right, because of the traffic, and then you go and see people around, fit people around, trainers. And then you, as you said, you feel overwhelmed. You feel that
Mhm.
you're out of place. You don't have to do that. You come home at 6 o'clock, just change to your lower end t-shirt, and
Mhm.
start with your warm up. Maybe a spot
Mhm.
jog. Just jog on the spot, right?
Mhm.
They do it for like 5 minutes, just a warm up. Then you can do simple push-ups. Everybody knows how to do a push-up, right? If you don't know, there are so many videos on YouTube. You can just
Mhm.
follow that. So there
Mhm.
are advanced version, basic version in that. So you start with that. Push-ups is a excellent exercise for your upper body. It trains your chest, which is called pectoral muscle. It trains your pectoral muscle. It trains your shoulder, your deltoids, your bicep, tricep, your core. Everything is
Mhm.
involved, right? So I'm not saying you do some 20, 30 repetitions. No, you just start with 5 repetitions. You tell yourself, I'll only do five today. Let me start. Just do five,
Mhm.
stop it. After that, you do a squat, body weight squat. Okay, I'll do a
Mhm.
squat, maybe 10 repetitions. Let me do 10 repetitions. Do a 10 repetition squat.
Mhm.
Three exercises done: warm up, push ups, squat, and then do a plank. Plank, everybody knows how to do. Very basic exercise. You can. always watch online and see the posture or the form and technique how to do it. Very simple, simple to do. You do a plank for maybe 30 seconds. If not 30 seconds, chalo, do it for 20 seconds. Just put a timer. That's it. You're done. You're done with the exercise. So 20 seconds of planks, 10 repetition of squats, 5 repetition of push-ups, 5 minutes of warm-up. Your exercise is done. How much time it took? Not even 20 minutes max. So that's it. So 20 minutes if you don't have, then come on. I mean, it's that time you have to take it out from your routine. And it's so simple. You didn't go out, you didn't go anywhere. You were there at home. You saved time. Plus, you also got into a routine of fitness. You did your exercise. I'm telling you, you'll feel so nice after this 20 minutes of exercise. There are so many hormones which are released post exercise. Your endorphins, you feel good. Uh, I mean, you just have to experience it. I can say tens of things, but you have to do it and then see how it feels. And commit yourself that okay, from today I'll do this for next 21 days, no matter what. If it's raining, earthquake has come, tsunami has come, I don't care. I will do this 20 minutes of workout no matter what. Do it for 21 days. I'll tell you, from 22nd day you will be a completely different person. You will start feeling confident. Your self-esteem goes up. The way you will walk, your posture, people will start noticing it at least little bit. They will say, "Oh, you look little different. You talk little different. You are a little different person than what you were 20, 30 days ago." So this is like a change. The first 21 days, you just do these four exercises. You don't have to do anything. No rocket science. Stick to this four routine, four types of exercises. Do it for 21 days. After that, you will tell yourself, okay, now I'll move to the next level. Maybe I'll increase the repetition. From 10 repetition, I'll go to 15. From 5 push-ups, I'll go to 10 push-ups. From 30 seconds plank, I'll go to 45 seconds plank. You will tell yourself. And see, when it comes to exercise, what trainers normally do is they force people. No, you have to come to gym. You have to do this. You have to do that. No, it doesn't work like that. You know, you have to. It's like you put the client in the driver's seat, and you sit behind as a coach. So as a coach, I sit behind, and the client is driving the car. So I want him to drive the car and take the direction. And I will not train people unless and until they are ready. So it has to come from within. Okay, I'm ready. I want to do it. Let's start. Because no matter how much I force or tell people to do this stuff, that stuff, because everybody knows exercise is good for them, then why are they not doing it? It's everywhere, right? It's full of internet. You see, open the internet, Google, it will tell you 10 or 100 benefits of exercise, but still people are not doing it. Why? Because they themselves don't feel it. So it has to come from them. It has to come from within. So this 21 days thing, what I told, if they follow it, from 22nd day, I don't have to tell him to go to gym. Probably that person will join gym and he'll start exercising because he is feeling good. He's got into a momentum. So that is very important. You have to show up. Once you show up every day, 21 days, that is the hardest part to show up. Once you show up, it's like starting a vehicle, right? When you start the vehicle, start is very the difficult part. Once it starts, it moves slowly and then it takes the speed. But the initial step is the most important part. So that's how you begin your journey. Very, very simple. You don't have to confuse yourself. I know there is so many information available on the internet nowadays. People are so confused than ever. So they don't know what to do, what not to do. So just to follow these basic things and start off.
So I think yes, you are right in this regard. There is a lot of information available today.
Mm.
How do you do push-ups? There are 10 different ways. Some will say you're doing it wrong. Some will say you're doing it right, and then people get confused. Uh, Another fact, which is a reality of today, is that we have to sit for long hours while working. Like once you're sitting on the desk in the office or while you're working from home, you have to just sit on the chair and then you have to keep sitting in front of the laptop, which
Yeah.
sometimes might be leading to some repercussions. Some articles that I've read, they say that the benefits of workout can outweigh the side
Yes.
effects or the negative effects of sitting for long hours, and some doctors have even said sitting is the new smoking.
Yeah.
So given the fact that people have to adapt to this lifestyle today, what are the techniques or tips you would suggest to somebody who is forced to sit on a desk because of the job requirement?
Good point, and very valid question. Practical, it's happening nowadays. People are sitting for like, once they log in, they don't get up, right? And it's like hours and hours. The meetings are going on. They're responding to emails. So I would say maybe put a reminder on your phone so that every 1 hour I'll take a break. I'll get up and maybe just go to my colleague and talk to him, or
Mhm.
go to the water dispenser, get water for myself, fill my water bottle. Yeah, one more thing I wanted to add, that at least aim for 2 to 3 liters of water every day that I'll drink. Again, put a reminder. There are so many apps nowadays which will remind you, okay, now you should have water or water. Because unfortunately, we have to get those reminders because we are so much into work, we are not taking breaks. So every 1 hour, take a break, move around. So when you change your physiology, when you get up and you move, you walk, your
Mhm.
mood also changes. You start feeling better. Your entire, what do you say, thought process changes. So if you are in a big company where you have a cafeteria, just walk down to the cafeteria and maybe have some black coffee or green tea or something. I'm not saying have a coffee with milk, because again it will start, you start having acidity or issues and all those things. So maybe walk towards that place and maybe talk to someone. So and come back. So how much time it will take? Maybe 5 minutes. Come back.
Mhm.
I'm sure you'll feel better. And there are so many stretches as well which can be done at the desk and your
Mhm.
workstation, which will only hardly take 5 minutes to do these stretches. And you can do
Mhm.
entire full body stretches. Again, you have all the information on the internet. You can just open
Mhm.
YouTube and check for body weight
Mhm.
stretches, which can be done at workplace. Learn that.
Mhm.
Simple stretches, maybe 6 to 8 stretches. Do that, and again you continue with your work. Every 1 hour,
Mhm.
if you do that, it will be initially very difficult. You might feel very awkward, or maybe your colleagues will look at you and what happened to you. But I'll tell you, after some time, they will also start following you.
Mhm.
And again, as I said, the 21-day rule. So whatever you do for 21 days or 30 days, for example, it becomes your habit.
Mhm.
That's how a brain is designed. You can always develop new habits. You can break the pattern and rewire your brain again for new habits. That
Mhm.
new habit becomes your new normal, right? So
Mhm.
whatever you do for 21 days, these stretches, it will become a part of a lifestyle. So wherever you are, and stretches can be done anywhere, right? No matter you're at your home or office, or if you're traveling, anywhere you can do. Even when I told you about body weight exercises, that also can be done anywhere. You don't have any excuse that I will not exercise. No
Mhm.
matter where you are, even if you're in the Himalayas, you can do it, right? Doesn't matter.
Mhm. Mhm.
So simple things, right? So why to complicate? Stretches can be done, exercise can be done. Then what is the problem?
Mhm.
And what happens, when it comes to diet? When you
Mhm.
are not exercising, you're going to eat all the junk in the world, because you
Mhm.
feel that anyways, let me eat. When I start exercising, when I start going to gym, that's when I start following a healthy diet. Let me eat now. But when
Mhm.
you start exercising, when you follow a healthy lifestyle, you will stay away from all those things, because
Mhm.
that's how body is designed. When you start exercising, you know the what efforts you take every day to work out after coming from office, working out for like every day, month on month, year on year. It takes a lot of effort. It's not easy, right, to come and work out
Mhm.
every day and telling yourself, because it's something nobody likes to work out, right? Who likes to work out? Who
Mhm.
likes to work hard? किसको मेहनत करनी है, right? They
Mhm.
think कि चलो कुछ आराम से मिल जाए. But when you start pushing yourself, automatically your cravings will go down for food, for sugar,
Mhm.
or junk or whatever. You will stop eating everything. If I'll tell you don't drink Coke or don't have pizza or burger or whatever, people are not going to listen. But if
Mhm.
I put them on a routine, automatically they will start following it. I don't have to tell them, because
Mhm.
they know that how much effort it takes to build a good physique. And no, I won't eat that. And that cravings will automatically go down. You just start practicing it and see. I'll tell you, on 22nd day, you are not going to eat what you had been eating all these 21 days. You will
Mhm.
not feel like eating. That's how it
Mhm.
is designed. That's how our mind and body connection is. So,
Mhm.
and I'll tell you, no food is bad. You can eat whatever is there available, but if as long as you're mindful about eating, I mean, if you eat an entire box of pizza, then it's a problem. One or
Mhm.
two slices is not going to hurt you, right? But if
Mhm.
you say, and the way these food are made is they are very palatable, they are very tasty, so you will
Mhm.
not stop at one. You start keep
Mhm.
you keep on eating. That's how they are made.
Mhm.
Uh, that's how they are marketed. So yeah. So
So
once you get into a healthy routine, all your
mhm.
cravings will go down slowly.
Mhm. It seems that the system is designed in such a way that it is difficult to counter. Like the food is accessible just
Yes.
with a click of a button on the
Yeah.
phone,
Yeah.
and the uh, cooking is done in such a way that we feel like having more and more. And even some
Exactly.
reports have come that the spices or the ingredients that they use are made in such a way that we become addictive
Yeah.
to them. Uh,
Yes. Absolutely.
Sir, there is another point which is gaining importance these days, and it is being covered a lot in the news as well, that young people are suddenly facing this heart related issue. For example, recently it was in news that in Bangalore, a young and a healthy guy, while doing gym, he suddenly collapsed and then he passed away. So such types of instances are often even creating fear in the minds of people, like what are we exactly doing wrong, or is it a time bomb that we are sitting on, and suddenly
Mm.
sometime we get to know that something really bad happens. Like, is it because of the lifestyle part, or is it because of genetics? What could be the most possible reason of this? And someone who is afraid of uh, you know such instances, how they can take some steps to make sure that they are not falling in this trouble.
Mm. Yeah, again, very very burning topic, and yes, it's happening. And recently, one guy playing while playing badminton, he collapsed.
Hmm.
He
Hmm.
was just 25, which happened in Hyderabad.
Hmm.
Okay, definitely, I want to address this because see, when I talk about exercise, when you're exercising in a gym, walking on a treadmill, or doing any cardio activity, so what's happening is you are under stress. Your body is going through stress, right? Because for heart, it's again extra work, right? So heart has to beat faster.
Hmm.
So normal, your resting heart rate is normally what, 70, between 72 to 80. Your resting heart rate.
Hmm.
This shoots up when you start exercising. When you're on the treadmill, it goes up. Maybe it will go to let's say 120, 130. So if you are having some underlying issues, okay, then if the heart rate goes up to a certain extent, there is something called as a maximum heart rate, right? So you should not go to the maximum heart rate. Your MHR, the calculation is you do it 22 minus your age, whatever comes the figure, that's your MHR, that's your maximum heart rate. So what you do is you work out at a 40 to 50% of your MHR, of your maximum heart rate.
Hmm.
Let's say it's 180 is your maximum heart rate, so a 50% of that, 50 to 60%, you run on the treadmill in that range. Right? So
Hmm.
you can also cross it. The more fitter you become, you can go a little ahead.
Hmm.
But make sure that you are below your amateur. For athletes and all, it's fine. They can run on that maximum heart rate because they have trained their heart like that. Now, we and this heart issues or heart attack, whatever heart attack or cardiac arrest, it happens silently and there are no symptoms. It just
Hmm.
comes and you'll not have any time to do anything, not even have time to think.
Hmm.
So, as you said, it can be hereditary. I mean, it can be a family history. If you have a family history of heart attack, I would say please get a blood work done. Blood work done,
Hmm.
and plus get your tests done. I would say very important tests are your treadmill test, TMT.
Hmm.
You have echo test, echocardiogram, and then you have ECG, electrocardiogram. So electrocardiogram and echocardiogram, two different tests. So heart cardiac arrest happens because of some electrical impulses which goes off balance in your heart. That it's like a, what do you call it? It receives signals. If you go, I was seeing this ECG. When you do a ECG, it shows you leads right up and down.
Hmm.
So those are like electrical impulses which your heart is going through. It catches those. So once there is there is some misinformation or something is going wrong with those leads or what do you call depressions. That's when you get your cardiac arrest. And heart attack is completely when the blood flow is stopped towards your heart from the artery is blocked. So those
Hmm.
things, get it done. These three tests are very important. Recently, I got it done, so luckily it was fine. Everything was good. In fact, I did twice my treadmill test because I was not sure for the first test. Again, I did it, so it looked good. Especially if you are above 30, post 35, these tests should be done. Very important. Second, get your blood work done. In blood work, you can get tested for your lipid profile, HbA1c, your fasting glucose, how it is, your vitamin D level, B12. So these are few very important tests should be done before you join. I would say before joining a gym or before playing any sport, please get these tests done. Very very important because, and I'll tell you, if you go to a diagnostic lab and you tell them, okay, I want to do a treadmill test, they will not put you on treadmill before doing a echo because they want to. If because if there is some issue with your echo report, and if they directly put you on treadmill, you might collapse because the treadmill test goes for 9 to 10 minutes. So in that
Okay.
9 to 10 minutes, they check your heart rate.
Mhm.
When you're resting, how is it? And when you're walking on the treadmill, how is your heart rate? Is it going very too high, or how are you feeling while you walk on the treadmill? All those things they have to check. So first they will do your echo or ECG,
Mhm.
and the
Mhm.
last part they will put you on treadmill. If anything is showing any abnormality or any discrepancy in echo, they can see right away. I mean, when you're lying down and when they're doing your echo or ECG, they can see on the screen how is your heart functioning. If they see something is wrong, even a slight issue, they will not put you on TMT. They will say, okay, we will not
Mhm.
take you for the treadmill test because we see some issues with your heart. So we would prescribe some medicines or whatever. Then you have to see a cardiologist and get it done.
Mhm.
So that's how it works. So I would say before you join a gym, for anyone who is listening to this podcast, before joining a gym, please get this test done, and then you
Mhm.
go and join a gym, because no gym will tell you to do this test because they are losing on business, right? If
Mhm.
10 people are
Mhm.
going, and if they tell that, okay, you go and get the test done and then we will enroll you, do you think they are
Mhm.
going to come back? They'll not come back, and the gym will
Mhm.
lose the business. So they don't do that. They will enroll
Mhm.
you, they will take the money, they will take the deposit or whatever, and you start exercising, and God forbid if this
Mhm.
happens. So please get this test done if everything is fine, because what happens, when you're in the gym, you might push yourself. If I'm doing a
Mhm.
bench press of maybe 60 kg, I might like to go to 80 kg, right? But
Mhm.
I don't know how is my heart, how is my
Mhm.
overall function of my body organs, how are my organs are functioning. So I'll keep pushing myself. I'm unaware of it, right? And it
Mhm.
might happen anytime, right? And
Mhm.
maybe it might not happen in strength training. It might happen while doing cardio, while doing running on the treadmill. So I go, maybe I'll put on incline. I'll put the treadmill on incline and start running. So
Mhm.
it's load for the heart. The heart is beating faster. It's a lot of hard work for the heart. So what will
Mhm.
happen if you don't get the test done and you don't know what's underlying issue, and you just
Mhm.
push yourself? Obviously, you're going to collapse. So
Mhm.
please get this test done, and then you get into an exercise regimen. Then no problem, you can push yourself. That is no issue. And
Mhm.
these are also happening because of lifestyle issues, which I mentioned earlier.
Mhm.
Nobody's sleeping before 1 o'clock in the night. That's the ideal time, 1 or 2 o'clock.
That's a
And
new
what time
normal
they,
now.
yes. And if they have
Mhm.
to get up in the morning, they will still get up. They might get up at 6 or 7. So
Mhm.
what is the sleep duration they're having, and what is the quality of sleep? That is very important. How
Mhm.
what was the quality of sleep in these 4 5 hours, whatever they have slept?
Mhm.
Maybe not that great. And sleep is the
Mhm.
number one factor of which is giving rise to all these issues,
Mhm.
right?
Uh,
Obviously, there are other issues also, your diet and everything, but
mhm.
people are not having quality sleep. That is
Because
very
of this
important.
uh, quality sleep part, I think the very relevant part today, almost everybody has at some point of time in their lives has faced this exhaustion and fatigue. Even people saying that I am sleeping 8 hours a day, still I am exhausted all the time, I'm not able to be productive, I'm not able to focus on my work. And the reason is like unknown to many people, like whether it is quality of sleep or poor diet or something like that. So how would you suggest, sir, to somebody who is facing this problem of fatigue, a very common issue these days? How can this part be overcome? And what lifestyle changes would you suggest to a person who really wants to get rid of this fatigue and exhaustion all the time?
Yes. See, first of all, everybody is sleeping with the phone beside them.
Hmm.
So what we do, we watch something on phone before sleeping. Now, before sleeping, if you're watching the screen, so what our body thinks is it's still daytime. There is something called a circadian rhythm, right?
Mhm.
So according to your circadian rhythms, you if you are exposed to a maybe a laptop or a phone before sleeping, it will take maybe next 1 hour for you to get into the deep sleep cycle, because the body is still thinking that it's daytime. For the
Mhm.
body, it is still daylight. So I would say, first of all, if you can keep your phone in a different room. Let's say you go to sleep at 10 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, you keep your phone in a different room
Mhm.
and you sleep. It's difficult, but try that. I'll tell you, half of the problems will be solved. You will get good
Mhm.
sleep. Second is, people eat a very heavy dinner normally. So whole day they don't eat properly. The the schedule is very erratic. They will eat whatever comes their way, whatever they see. And at night time, when they are free, like, they have some time. So that's the time they eat a very heavy meal, a very heavy dinner,
Mhm.
maybe loaded with a lot of rice, very less protein. That will mess up with your sleep. So if you're sleeping at 10, and if you have your dinner at around 9, 9:30, where is the time for the body to adjust? It's still digesting the food. So digesting
Mhm.
the food for the body itself is work, right? The digestive system is working hard to digest that food. So if you, after half an hour, if you immediately go to sleep, so where is the time for the body to adjust? So I would say, finish your dinner by 8 o'clock, at least minimum 8 o'clock, and keep a 2 to 3 hour gap before you sleep, so that
Mhm.
your body is completely settled and it's ready. And then probably you'll get good sleep. First, keep your
Mhm.
phone away. Second, do this, and have a light dinner if possible, with little high on protein, low on little less moderate carbs, a lot of fiber. If you're a non-vegetarian person, I would say include a lot of fiber in your diet, a lot of salads and vegetables,
Mhm.
coupled with whatever non-veg you like. And if you're a vegetarian, obviously you will have vegetables, and you're having paneer. Make sure you're having salad with it, and drink.
Mhm.
I would not say drink a lot of water before sleeping. That again might mess up with your sleep. Again, you have to go to the loo every time. So do all these activities 2 to 3 hours before you sleep. Try that tip. It will help you. So that
Mhm.
will definitely give you quality sleep. But I'm telling you, these phones and laptops are just messing up the entire our biology. I mean, the
Mhm.
natural cycle of sleep. So try this two things. And obviously, as I told, exercising in the daytime or evening time, it's a good thing. So that will also contribute to a better sleep.
Mhm.
When I say better sleep, the quality of sleep is very important.
Mhm.
It's not about how many hours you sleep, but obviously quality is also very important. How
Mhm.
What is the quality of that sleep overall? Just do this. Again, I would say do it for next 21 to 30 days. Don't stop in between. Even if you
Mhm.
stop, again start the cycle. But
Mhm.
keep it a routine. And there is no routine nowadays. Nobody has a routine. We just get up and
Mhm.
start watching phone, and then it's like we're on autopilot mode. We're
Mhm.
not aware of anything. We're just doing
Mhm.
things on autopilot mode. So whatever comes out. So we have to have some awareness in ourselves. Okay, I and have a schedule. Okay, this time I get up. This time I'll have my breakfast. This time I'll work out. At this time I'll go to office, and I'll take a break every hour, and then
Mhm.
come back, finish my workout, have my dinner, early dinner, and then sleep. What used to happen
Mhm.
earlier, 40, 50 years ago, our all ancestors, they used to have their dinner maybe by 7 o'clock in the evening, and after that
Mhm.
there is no food. So look at the
Mhm.
lifestyle, and they used to walk a lot. A lot of physical activity was there. Plus,
Mhm.
the food was minimal. It was not a very uh, rich in carbs, very eating too much food. They used to have very
Mhm.
moderate food, and in limitation, and finishing dinner very early, and going to bed by 8 or 9 o'clock, maybe less than
Mhm.
that, before that, and getting up early in the morning. So if you sleep early, you will not need an alarm to get up in the morning. Automatically, you will be awake because the sleep cycle is complete. You got a good quality sleep. You'll not feel sleepy after that time. So you'll automatically get up at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. You That's how our body is designed. I know it is difficult. But it's not impossible. It will take time. But I would say start this routine. Follow this. Commit yourself. Promise yourself that from today, for the next 21 days, I will do this, no matter what.
Okay, that sounds interesting. And sir, you talked about the fact that we need to be having high protein diet towards the night time. For this as well, there is a shortcut which many of us are following these days, and it is usage of multivitamins. Like
Hmm.
just watching a video on YouTube and then simply placing an order on Amazon to get rid
Hmm.
of vitamin deficiency. Uh,
Hmm.
how effective do you think is taking off multivitamins, and should there be a proper evaluation before buying any multivitamin, or can they be generally taken by just let's say having a feeling that I am having an intuition there might be a vitamin D deficiency, I need to start taking it or so?
Hmm. Again, valid question. See, when it comes to vitamin D, you should not take without doctor's prescription, without getting tested.
Mhm,
And as you said, how will you know that you're vitamin deficient? What are the
mhm,
symptoms? How will you know? It
mhm,
can be something else. So B12, vitamin D, don't take it without any doctor's advice. I would say that's why I was saying, no, get your blood work done. In your blood
mhm,
work, it will clearly show if you're vitamin D deficient or vitamin or B12 deficient, or if there are any other nutrients which you lack in, maybe magnesium or iron or zinc. So,
mhm,
okay, a multivitamin capsule, when you take multivitamin or multi mineral, the composition is very low.
mhm,
It will not do any harm to your body. Also, at the same time, it's not going to do something great. You're just taking
mhm,
it psychologically. Okay, I've taken the multivitamin, now I'll be fit. But no,
mhm,
in fact, you don't need that. If your diet is on point, if you're having a healthy meal, when I say healthy meal, a combination of carbs, protein, healthy fats, fiber, uh, and then post that having water. So
mhm,
if you manage these things, you don't need multivitamins,
mhm,
right? And I would strictly say don't go for vitamin D or B12. I think you need to take some 4,400 to 1,000 IU. That's a unit. Uh,
mhm,
but again, I would not recommend you to take just like that. Get your blood work done, get your blood test done. If you are
mhm,
deficient, only then you take. Otherwise, don't
mhm,
take, because it will create toxicity in your body. And if the vitamin D levels are high, it will create a lot of problems. At the same time, if it's low, it will also wreak havoc. It will create a lot of issues, because vitamin D plays a very, very critical role.
mhm,
All these mood swings, fatigue, not building muscle, not losing weight, everything is connected to your vitamin D and B12
mhm,
as well. So get
mhm,
it done, get it tested. If it's low, only then you take it. If it's fine, normal, no need to take.
mhm,
Just follow your balanced meals. And as I said, sleep on time. Basically, you fix your lifestyle. If you fix
mhm,
your lifestyle, everything will fall in place. Everything is
mhm,
starting from lifestyle, bad lifestyle. Everything will end with a good lifestyle. So just follow
mhm,
that. Don't complicate things.
mhm,
Keep it very simple. Fitness is very, very simple. You People have made it complicated. It's the most simplest thing
mhm.
which one can follow. Yeah.
Uh, Improvement of lifestyle also brings us to a very, very important and interesting fact that there are many YouTube shorts, Instagram reels going on these days on fitness tips, fitness advices, and one of the
Exactly.
most famous ones, the category is uh, fasting for detoxing. What people suggest is if you stop eating or if you do intermittent fasting, your body will start burning the unwanted elements in the body, and then you'll on a detox mode. So how relevant or important, sir, is it, let's say if a person is not having a healthy lifestyle, if they resort to intermittent fasting, or let's say once or twice a week, would that really help, or like how does it work?
See, good. Intermittent fasting is a very good strategy. It's a strategy which people follow.
Mhm.
Um, so let's say the most common way of doing intermittent fasting is the 12-hour fast, right? You finish your dinner by 8 o'clock, and so for next day till 8, you don't eat anything,
Mhm.
right? Only eat after that. But in this fasting hours, if you're crossing your limit of, let's say, now let's come down to calories. I would talk about something. There's something called as BMR, your basal metabolic rate. So as an adult, a normal BMR is 1500 calories. So
Mhm.
1500 calories you have to eat
Mhm.
as an adult, because 1500 calories your body needs for to function. Your brain, your organs, they need 1500 calories per day to function. And let's say there is something called as your targeted daily energy expenditure, which means
Mhm.
I burn this many calories per day. As let's say I burn 2000 calories per day. So 2000 is my daily targeted expenditure. So if you want to lose weight, you just reduce only 200 calories from that. So I will have maybe 1800 calories per day, right? So
Mhm.
that's how I'm going to lose weight. But this 1800 calories, if you're making it to 2000 calories or 2500 calories in your fasting window, then this intermittent fasting is not going to help you.
Mhm.
So why people have, so intermittent fasting is not new. We in
Mhm.
India we do upwas, right, for
Yep.
festivals. What is that? It's
Mhm.
intermittent fasting. When there is roza going on for Muslims before Eid, what is that?
Mhm.
It's intermittent fasting. So it's just we have just given a fancy name. That's okay.
Mhm.
There's intermittent fasting, but it's our culture. It's there. It's been there.
Mhm.
So intermittent fasting is a strategy where you cut down your calories. You don't eat that much, because if you don't have a, like, let's say, a stopgap, if you, as I said, finish your dinner at 8 o'clock and you only eat the next meal at 8 o'clock in the morning. You can have
Mhm.
water in between. That's fine, but your next meal will only come at 8 o'clock or 8:30 next day. Before that, you'll not
Mhm.
eat anything. So what's
Mhm.
happening? You're fasting your body on in this stage. Your body is also getting especially your digestive system is resting. It's getting a lot of rest, and it will function it at its optimum if you
Mhm.
give this gap. Now people have a habit of eating late night, right? So they don't stop at 8 o'clock as a dinner. After 8, let's say they finish 8 o'clock dinner, and then they will order ice cream at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock.
Mhm. Mhm.
And if someone is watching movie on Netflix,
Mhm.
if they start the movie at 8, obviously that movie will go for next 3 hours. So
Mhm.
by 11 o'clock, they will again feel hungry, right? I'm telling you, this is where the problems are coming. If I'm
Mhm.
watching a late night movie in next 3 hours, I'm definitely going to feel hungry. So what will I do at that time? This person is not going to cook, right? What he'll do,
Mhm.
he'll open the app and he'll order. And what is he going to order at that time? He's going to order ice cream or pizza, all the junk.
Mhm.
So he ordered that, and from his 2000 calories, which was the limit, let's say 1800 calories was the limit, he has crossed to 2500 calories. So
Mhm.
intermittent fasting, if he even it's gone, it's not called intermittent fasting, because you have broken the fast by
Mhm.
ordering that pizza or ice cream, whatever, at 11 o'clock. So to break that pattern, so to for a person to only eat less calories in that window, that's why the intermittent fasting has come up.
Mhm.
But again, it will not help someone if they are crossing their daily limit of calories. If they're eating more than what is required by their body, this intermittent fasting is not going to help.
Mhm.
So the whole idea is whole day how much I'm eating. Am I crossing my limit? If I'm not crossing my limit, I'm around 1800 calories. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to be fit. That's the whole
Mhm.
idea. So you do intermittent fasting or don't do, it doesn't matter. As long
Mhm.
as you are within that range, as long as you're eating your food mindfully,
Mhm.
that's what is required. Yeah.
Okay, I think that's a very interesting insight, because what happens is, this idea uh, sounds attractive, that you can eat whatever you want throughout the week, and
No.
towards the weekend you can go for an intermittent fast to compensate for uh, uh, that unhealthy lifestyle. Uh, so there is another factor in the fasting part. Let's say, because in India we have these cultural fasts wherein throughout the day for 24 hours we are not having anything. how effective are these types of fasts, like or can a healthy person go for this? Are there any negative effects if this fast period is prolonged as well?
So 24 hours of fast, yeah, you can do, but don't do it
Mhm,
very frequently. Maybe once in a week, it's fine. Again, it depends on person to person. Some people can take fast for so long. 24 hours is a pretty long time.
mhm,
But some people they get headaches, right? If they have a fasting window of more than 12 hours, they might get headache because of
mhm,
less oxygen, less glucose to the body. If there
mhm,
is deficiency, if there's body not getting enough glucose, you might get headaches. And
mhm,
some people have migraine issues also.
mhm,
Again, it depends. If you can take it to 24 hours of fasting, well and good, nothing will happen. But don't do it
mhm,
very frequently because your body, if your body gets into frequently into a starvation mode, it's not good for your overall functioning. But yeah, once a week is absolutely fine. Nothing will happen. I mean, just
mhm,
see, try it out. How do you feel whole day? Are you feeling low in energy, or are you feeling dizzy, or lightheaded? Then
mhm,
reduce the hours. No, why you want to do 24 hours? You do for 12 hours or 16 hours. 16 hours also some people do.
mhm,
Again, it depends. You have to check that. You have to see how do you feel. People, fitness professionals or nutritionists, they will tell 100 things, but as a person, you have to feel. You are the. I mean, I would say when I'm counseling someone, my client, I tell you are the expert. I'm not the expert because you know your body well than me.
mhm, mhm,
I'll tell you X Y Z things, but if it doesn't work for you, it's
mhm,
it's of no use. So even if you follow Virat Kohli's diet, which
mhm,
is maybe the best, but if it's not working for you, then it's of no point. It's working for
mhm,
him. So
mhm,
every person is different, right? So whatever diet you follow, whatever works for you, that is the best diet for you.
mhm,
Forget about the whatever happening on the internet, or reels or influencers,
mhm,
what they're doing. Just see what is working for you. Are you feeling great after having uh, a food? You're a person who likes to have uh, upma every day in the morning as a breakfast. So if you feel great after having it, why not continue it? But
mhm,
make sure that you add some protein to it. Maybe add some boiled eggs. If you're a vegetarian, add some chana, add some rajma to it, right?
mhm,
So if you're feeling great, continue that. You don't have
mhm,
to follow some foreign diet, have some avocado, have some oats or muesli. If you're not comfortable with it, don't do it.
mhm,
Just see if your body is accepting it or not. You should have a good relationship with your food. If you have a good relationship with your food, then you start seeing results.
mhm,
So I would say you see how the fast is working for you. How are you
mhm,
feeling whole day? If you're feeling good, continue it. If you're feeling not that great, reduce the hours. If you can't do
mhm,
20 hours, reduce to 16 hours. If you can't do 16 hours, do it for 12 hours. 12 hours, so
mhm,
I think it's manageable.
mhm, mhm.
So don't do
Okay.
anything in extreme.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm. Instead of going for extremes, we need to be first of all figuring out what
Yes.
works best for our bodies, and then we can take the decisions, because there cannot be any fixed template for everybody,
Yeah.
especially in
Yeah.
case of bodies, because we are like custom made
Everybody's
genetics and
different.
all environments we live in. All these
Yes.
factors play a key role in determining uh, how our lifestyle is going to be, and having a good relation with food. uh, Again, I don't think many people have a good
Mm.
relation with the food, including me as well, because the fact is, often after the work, or let's say after doing something exhausting, you feel like having something nice, an ice cream or something, let's say by ordering something. So
Mm.
how to get rid of the cravings that lead to this instant gratification, that okay, I had something, now I'm feeling good, and later on that regret comes out, and let's say
Mm.
we see the fat increasing in the body, then we
Mm.
see uh, we not having enough stamina just by,
Mm.
let's say, walking for a while, we feel like we are tired. So how to get rid of that craving so that we can avoid that instant gratification, and what a person can do when he is in that phase of feeling like I need to be ordering something right now.
Mm. Yeah. So see, most of the time you are not hungry.
Hmm,
It's just that psychological feeling that I need to eat something. I
hmm,
would say, let's say you are feeling hungry, and uh, you do one thing. You keep a water bottle always with you in the office,
hmm,
and sip your water. Sip it for like like I would say, have water.
Mhm.
Drink a glass of water. Let's drink a glass of water, and see for next 10 to 20 minutes. Will you still Are you still feeling hungry?
Mhm.
I would I would I would bet, I would say that you will not feel hungry. Your
Mhm.
hunger will go down. Your hunger craving will go down because most of the time we are not hungry. Maybe we are thirsty, or we are just
Mhm.
eating because of boredom, or we are tired, or we are stressed. Most of the time the reasons are that. So you're not hungry
Mhm.
actually. So drink water and see. If you still feel hungry, then I would say go and eat something which is high on protein. Why I'm
Mhm.
saying to add protein, because when you add protein in your diet, your hunger level goes down, and you will not be crazily hungry by the time you go home, or by the time it's 6 o'clock in the evening. So most of the wrong pattern eating pattern happens around 5 to 6 o'clock when it's a snack time. That's when people eat crazily, like maybe something fried, samosa, or this kachori, and what do you call pani puri and all those things. I'm not saying they're bad, but that's a wrong timing, and it's not going to make you full. Again, after half an hour, you'll feel hungry because these are all very high on carbs, and they shoot your blood sugar immediately.
Mhm.
So again, it's hard work for the insulin. Insulin is working hard to push it towards your um, uh, to manage it, right, basically. So I would
Mhm.
say make sure your diet is high in protein. Whenever you're having something, make sure that is at least minimum 20 grams of protein is there in your meal, every meal. And if
Mhm.
from morning till 5 o'clock, if you're having a diet which is high in protein, I can
Mhm.
tell you, you will not order that ice cream, or you're not going to order that pizza, because you will feel satisfied. You will feel you will feel full. Because what happens when you
Mhm.
have protein, no? Protein is called as high thermogenic. It's called as TEF. There's something called as TEF, thermic effect of food. So protein has the highest thermic effect of food, which means when you're having protein, your body is working hard to digest that protein, because to
Mhm.
digest protein it takes time. So in that process also you're burning like calories, right?
Mhm.
Plus you will not feel hungry very soon. I'll
Mhm.
give an example. If I'm having a simple bread omelette, right? Two slices of bread, two eggs of omelette. If I have now at 10 o'clock, I can tell you for next 2 to 3 hours, I will not feel hungry. I'll only
Mhm.
have my next meal at maybe 1 o'clock, because I will not have cravings because it's high in protein. Now
Mhm.
remove the eggs in that. I will only have two slices of bread with butter or cheese, whatever. You
Mhm.
will feel hungry after 1 hour because I'm only having carbs. And these are all high
Mhm.
GI carbs, it just shoots your
Mhm.
blood sugar immediately and crashes down.
Mhm.
So you will feel hungry within 1 hour. I can guarantee you, try that. But the
Mhm.
moment I add protein to it, if you're a vegetarian, if you add maybe paneer or some cheese, or let's say tofu, there are so many
Mhm.
sources for vegetarians also. So if I'm adding that along with my carbs or my bread, I will not feel hungry. But if I
Mhm.
don't add, I'm going to feel hungry. And when I feel hungry and that hunger level be so high, at that time I'm not going to see what I'm ordering.
Mhm.
I'll say, I just forget the weight loss thing. Let me eat whatever is there. So you go to cafeteria, whatever is there in front of you, you're going to eat because you're so hungry, crazily hungry, that you don't care about your weight or your fitness level at that time. You just want to eat
Mhm.
whatever is there. So
Mhm.
if you eat smartly, if your diet is high on protein,
Mhm.
your cravings will go down, and you will not be crazily hungry. You might be hungry, but you can manage that hunger. Maybe you can have some black
Mhm.
coffee or water or black tea, green tea. If you have that, your cravings will go down. You will not
Mhm.
feel that, बोलते हैं ना कि बहुत ज्यादा भूख नहीं लगेगी आपको. You will
Mhm.
manage it,
Mhm.
provided you have protein in your diet. That's it. You just have to make sure that I'm having 15 to 20 grams of protein minimum in my diet. As an adult, uh, you should be consuming zero point 0.8 gram to 1 gram per kg of body weight, your protein per day. As an
Mhm.
Indian diet, I don't think so. People hardly consume more than 20 grams of protein in a day, which is very
Mhm.
less. That's the reason why they keep eating carbs again and again, and they feel
Mhm.
hungry. Again, they eat carbs. It's like a vicious cycle. It doesn't stop,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
that's when all the issues start. You don't build muscle. Your insulin goes haywire.
Mhm.
Uh, that's why if India is diabetes capital. So no wonder
Mhm.
it is, because look at the lifestyle, look at the diet. So make sure
Mhm.
it's It has good amount of protein so that you don't feel crazily hungry. Right? It
Mhm,
will you can go for next 3 hours. So do that, especially if you're in a corporate environment in an office. And nowadays, most of the offices they will have cafeterias. They will have counters where
mhm,
you can buy food, and it's your choice, right? Nobody is forcing you to have some fried food or something. There are healthy choices
mhm,
also. You go and
mhm,
buy that, and
mhm,
make sure that it's high in protein. And nowadays, I think even vegetarians are having eggs because it's been
mhm,
recommended. Because why eggs? Because they're the best when it comes to protein, and they are biologically, there is something called as your BV, your biological value. So eggs has
mhm,
the highest biological value. That's why
mhm,
everybody recommends eggs, and it also ticks all the amino acid profile. So
mhm,
we as humans we need nine essential amino acids, which our body doesn't make. So there are
mhm,
total 21 amino acids, out of which
mhm,
nine we need from food. And these nine essential amino acids are present in eggs, your whey protein, and
mhm,
all the animal protein. But eggs are the
mhm,
best you can have. I mean, you
mhm,
it might be boring to eat every day, but you just mix and match. Sometimes you make an omelette, sometimes you have boiled eggs, sometimes you make scrambled eggs. So there are so many ways to make it interesting. But the
mhm,
moment you add eggs in your diet, the game will change, and your cravings will go down. You'll not feel hungry that frequently. So this is how you have to trick your brain this way. Actually,
mhm,
what you're doing, you're tricking your brain so that
mhm.
it doesn't crave for food. So simple things. You just
Okay.
do this and see for
Mhm,
yourself.
mhm.
Yeah,
So high protein diet or high protein items can lead to reduction in cravings part. And in case
definitely.
someone does not want to have eggs, then they can go for whey protein or
Whey protein, or
other.
there are so many vegetarian sources as well. Like
Mhm,
you have black chanas, you
mhm,
have rajma, you have if
mhm,
you're eating only dal, maybe you can increase the quantity of dal. Though dal
mhm,
doesn't have much protein, but at least it will keep you full for
mhm,
next longer time, till maybe two
mhm,
three hours. And as I said, no, lot of vegetarians are also having eggs nowadays. So
mhm,
if it's possible to add eggs in your routine, then it's nothing like that. It's a great
mhm,
thing. But if you don't want to go for eggs, there are so many sources of
mhm,
vegetarian protein. You can just check it out online, or check.
mhm,
Yeah, you will get a list of foods when it comes
mhm,
to vegetarian sources of protein. So you
mhm,
include that and see the difference. You'll feel a big difference. Yeah,
mhm. Okay, and I think once the cravings are taken care of, then the other repercussions, the high calories we consume, are
exactly.
going to be catered to as well. I
Yes.
think, sir, if there is, let's say, someone who is working in the corporate, or if there's a student who has to study for long hours, what are the three basic non-negotiable tips you would suggest that you must be including in your lifestyle to stay healthy for a long term and not fall in that category of becoming an unhealthy person or diabetes or other diseases which are not curable.
Yeah. Three things. First, I would say have a routine, uh,
Mhm,
have a schedule. Don't do things haphazardly. Just like a robot. Uh, Whatever comes your way, randomly doing. Have a schedule. Okay. Have a timetable kind of a things. Okay. This time, what I'll do. I'll get up and do my routine exercise and follow a healthy diet. Then go to office. Then take breaks every 1 hour and have healthy meal there also. Make sure that I have protein in my diet. So these are the things. If you do this, include in your lifestyle, it will make a big change. Second is try to sleep on time. As I said, keep your phone away. Keeping the phone in a different room is a big challenge. I know it is not easy, but
mhm,
try it out. Just start, because I know if you keep it in beside you, you're going to check it every 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Okay, what notification has come? Who has messaged me? Keep it in a different room, and finish your dinner 2 to 3 hours prior to your sleep.
mhm,
See the change. You'll make a big difference. And three is follow this routine what I told for next 21 days. If you can take it to 30 days, well and good. But 21 days, come what may, I will follow this routine, this healthy routine. Whatever we mentioned in the beginning, the exercises and the lifestyle. I'll follow this for next 21 days, and then I'll see. You don't have to plan for next 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. No, plan it for
Mhm.
next 21 days. That's it. After that, you see the changes in you.
Mhm.
Just promise yourself, I'm going to do this. The next 21 days, I will have a schedule
Mhm.
and I'll follow this no matter what. Simple. Just
Mhm.
follow these simple steps, and you don't have to buy expensive, supplements. And as I think you mentioned about detox also, you don't have to take any detox juices or therapies. No, your biggest detox uh, organs are in your body. Your kidney and liver are the biggest organs. They are the detox machine for you. So if you keep
Mhm.
them, provided we keep them healthy.
Mhm.
So also I was talking about tests, right? So get a LFT done, liver function test done. Get a KFT done, your kidney
Mhm.
function test, how your kidneys are functioning. Get these
Mhm.
tests also done. Just include it into that list which I told. So if
Mhm.
your organs are healthy, if you have a healthy liver, healthy kidney, why do you need detox diets and detox juices from outside? The body will
Mhm.
do will your body will take care of it. The only job is you have to take care of your body. Just nourish it with proper lifestyle, healthy lifestyle, and stay from negativity and all those things. You do that, your body will take care of everything. Your body is such a great machine. It never goes against us. It's always
Mhm.
protecting us.
Mhm.
The moment it breaks down is when we get into a very wrong lifestyle, and that too for a long time. It doesn't
Mhm.
happen. We were talking about heart attacks and other stuff, right? It doesn't happen overnight. The person would have abused his body from a long time, maybe from
Mhm.
past 5 to 10 years. He's abusing his body. It's so body is helping you out. Body is trying to cope up. It's trying to compensate on few things, but the day comes when it gives up. Body
Mhm.
बोलता है कि नहीं यार अब मुझसे नहीं होगा. You know
Mhm.
that's when you get these attacks and you I mean all these fatalities are happening.
Mhm.
So body is always protecting us. It's always with us. We only have to nourish it positively. If we nourish it, it will take care of us. You don't have to
Mhm.
worry about any external factors. Don't need to take expensive supplements. As I was talking about whey, you don't have to take whey protein also as long as you're getting your protein from your diet. You
Mhm.
don't have to take whey. So no expensive supplements, no expensive gyms, nothing fancy you have to do. Everything you can do at home by following a simple lifestyle, which we mentioned in this. So
Mhm.
I hope whatever I mentioned, people follow it, and
Mhm.
if they follow, I can guarantee it's going to help them. They will feel better, and
Mhm.
they will they will try to go to the next level.
Mhm.
That's how it is. Yeah,
I think, sir, it has been a very interesting conversation regarding fitness and lifestyle. And I
thank
think anybody who is listening to this podcast can get really solid insights on how they can start transforming their lives to live a healthy and energetic life to achieve their goals. Towards the end, I would just like to ask a simple question. Whatever we have discussed, it all uh, stems from a simple thing, and that is the mindset shift that is needed
you. Yeah.
to take all these actions. So, sir, in your corporate training journey and in your personal journey, how do you keep yourself motivated, and how do you ensure that this long term mindset is embedded while taking these small steps, so that we are not getting off the path? Because it is easy to get a gym membership or just start with a workout, but to sustain that for a long time is something that gives the results and is something that requires a lot of uh, effort and motivation.
Well, my how do I follow? See, I am following this from last 20 years, right?
Mhm.
So it is ingrained in my lifestyle. So by default, I exercise. So after COVID, I stopped going to gym. I mean, at that time, I had bought some equipment at home, so I train at home. So I work out at home. So I have a set pattern. Okay, I I don't work out very early morning, so I'll work out at 8 o'clock. So I have my fixed time. So 8 to 9, my workout
Mhm.
should go on, like no matter what. That is a set routine. And I don't eat anything till 1 o'clock. So I only eat my lunch or brunch, whatever you say. I only eat my first meal at 1 o'clock. Before that, maybe I'll have a black coffee, or sometimes I soak black chana in the night.
Mhm.
I'll have that. So my first meal is only at 1 o'clock. So I only have roughly what? 2 to 3 meals in a day, which is
mhm,
around 1800 calories, not
mhm,
more than that. This I'm following from so many years. And if you see, any person who is following a healthy lifestyle, their lifestyle is very simple. They don't
mhm,
they don't eat something exotic. They eat whatever is there at home, but they are very mindful of it. So same thing, I'm very mindful of what I'm eating, what I'm putting in my mouth. And even if I'm ordering from outside, I'm very careful on what I'm, though I don't order very frequently, maybe once in a while, but I'm very mindful on that. And I would eat only maybe a small portion of it. I'm not going to go crazy on that. So as I said, I keep my meal very high on protein, maybe eggs. Eggs will always be there. Every day
mhm,
I'll have 3 to 4 eggs at a time. So either boiled or omelette or whatever. I'll have it with chapati or bread sometimes. So if I'm having 4 eggs ka omelette with 2 chapatis at 1 o'clock, I don't feel hungry by till 4 or 5 o'clock.
mhm,
Maybe at 5 o'clock I'll have a snack. It will be
mhm,
again maybe 1 or 2 eggs with a slice of bread. It is a very boring diet, you might feel, but this I'm following from so many years.
mhm,
And if there are no eggs, I might have chicken at that time.
mhm,
So again, my dinner is somewhere around 8 o'clock, 8 to 9 max. Uh, so if I have some meetings or something like that, which I don't keep in the late nights, but if I have, so I'll have a little early dinner. But by the time I hit the bed, maybe I sleep by 10. Sometimes it might go to 11, but not beyond that. So 10 o'clock is what I sleep. 7:30 or 8 max, I'll finish my dinner. But I keep my dinner very, yeah, that's what I was about to say. If you're about to sleep at 10, and if you got late for your dinner, if you're having a dinner at 9, keep it very light. If you're keeping
mhm,
very light dinner, even if you sleep after maybe 1 hour, it the damage will be very less because you have not ingested so many calories, which is very light.
mhm,
So by light, what I mean is maybe one chapati or little rice with some protein and some salads or some sources of fiber. Have it very
mhm,
light. Don't cross, like don't have a very heavy dinner. And if you're having planning to have a heavy dinner, then you plan some 3 to 4 hours of a gap between your sleep. So I keep
mhm,
my dinner very light if I know I'm going to sleep in the next 1 hour. This routine I'm following from last 15-20 years is more or less same routine. You know, uh, so by default it happens just like how we brush our teeth. So all these
mhm,
things are on autopilot mode for me. Exercise routine. Even
mhm,
if I'm in office, then I'll make sure that I have my water bottle with me, and in between I'll have maybe a black coffee or green tea.
mhm,
That's how I manage my hunger. And even if I'm very hungry, then I'll go for a protein snack. I don't feel
mhm,
hungry much because, as I said, my first meal is very heavy in protein, high in protein, so I don't feel hungry for next 3-4 hours.
mhm,
So if you follow these simple things, are not complicated. I mean, everyone can follow this, and if you do that, definitely, and people will get motivated once they start seeing results. You tell
mhm,
as a coach, as a counselor, you tell them 100 things, and they
mhm,
also know. Everybody knows it's good. Everybody knows exercise is good for them. Everybody knows healthy diet is good for them. Why they
mhm,
don't do it? Because they are not motivated. They have to start first. They have to start slow with very minimal thing, and then progress slowly. So once they start with small amount of exercises or diet or whatever lifestyle they follow, what
mhm,
will happen after, as I said, 21 days. So after 21 days, they will start seeing results. They will
mhm,
start feeling better. Then I don't have to motivate them. They are going to motivate themselves.
mhm,
They are going to follow everything on their own. No
mhm,
coach or no one has to tell them that you have to do this, because now they know that it's working for me and I'm feeling great after following this routine for the past 21 days. Let me continue it.
mhm, mhm,
Right. So as coaches, I always tell my, so I also take webinars for fitness coaches, and I tell them, don't force your clients to do XYZ things. They will not do it. Don't
mhm,
you do, you- do don't you think they also know that it's good for them? Don't you think they
mhm,
know the advantages or benefits of exercise? And why are they not
mhm,
doing it? So let
mhm,
them start small. Let them figure out, oh, I'm feeling great. So automatically they will do it. And then if you tell them how to go to the next level, they will listen to you. But
mhm,
and at that time they will be more ready, more receptive for your
mhm,
advice as a coach. but not
Mhm.
before that. You cannot force someone to, follow XYZ thing. They will not. They're not going to follow it. Yeah.
Okay, I think that's a very solid set of advice. And we started our conversation with the autopilot part, wherein we are doing unhealthy things on
Yeah.
autopilot mode, and we need to be doing this reset and doing the healthy things on autopilot mode, which should be
Yeah.
our goal
Yes.
towards the
Exactly.
end. And I think, sir, it was a really nice conversation, a very interesting set of advices that you have shared, and thank you so much for
Thank you.
your time and sharing your insights. Towards
Yeah.
the end, if you have any final message for the listeners, for the viewers, then you can definitely share.
Uh, Final thing. This is what I mean. Start following a healthy routine. Start following
Mhm,
a good lifestyle, and you never know whom you'll inspire, right? Because if you are following a good routine in your office, you might be inspiring so many people, maybe your colleagues, your
mhm,
friends. Initially they might mock you, they might joke around, but after some time
mhm,
they will come and ask you, hey, what are you doing, why don't you tell me, even I want to do it. So
mhm,
inspire others. You also start following healthy lifestyle and inspire others to do it. That's what
mhm,
I want to say. Inspire as many as people as possible. Make a
mhm,
healthy society. Try to
mhm,
make our society very healthy and talk positive and help others. Be kind to others whenever there is a chance. See that what good can you do for others. And
mhm,
and and compliment others. Whatever every person has some good qualities. So pick up on those things and tell them, hey, you are doing a great job.
mhm,
You're doing really well. So maybe
mhm,
for us, it's a very small thing to appreciate someone, but for that person, it might make their day. That person
mhm,
might feel great, So
mhm,
he'll feel more motivated to do
mhm,
things. So everything, it all part of a healthy lifestyle. How you talk, how you think, what you
mhm,
watch on social media, everything is related to your health. So everything is
mhm,
affected your health in a positive or negative way. So as a holistic way, so fitness is all about holistic thing, right? You have to look at it as a holistic point of view. So
mhm,
what thoughts you're carrying, what you think about others, how you treat others, all these things are also part of your healthy
mhm,
lifestyle. Not It's not about only exercising and diet, but also take care of these things and try as much as possible to inspire others and do good to others. You do good
mhm,
to someone else, they will do some good to others, right? So
mhm,
try to follow these things in a corporate setup or wherever you're working or at home.
mhm,
So that's what I would say. So be a responsible citizen and just inspire others and do good to others. That's what I
mhm.
want to say. Make people feel
Okay.
important whenever you're talking to someone. That person, make sure that that person is the most important person for you at that time. So make people feel
Mhm,
important and
mhm,
don't look down at them. So that's what I want to say.
mhm. Mhm. I would say it is not only just the body, it is also the mind that we have to be taking care of.
Yes.
With our
Yes.
actions, it leads to the results.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
I think it was a really insightful discussion that we did, sir. Thank you so much for sharing your insights and sharing your own examples from your own life. Uh, Towards the end, I would thank all the listeners and viewers for watching and listening to the podcast episode. Thank you so much for starting and staying till the end. Looking forward to having more such conversations on deeper
Sure.
aspects of fitness and mindfulness, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Looking forward to meeting you or collaborating with you
Sure.
more in the future as well. Thank you.
Definitely. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me, Prince. Thank you. All the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.